Hey, what's up everyone? It's your friendly neighborhood YouTuber. And we are back at it again, guys. Okay, so I have recorded this video once, tried to upload it with no success. So today we are, again, we are going to pick up where I kind of left off at. Actually, I'm reshooting this video as we speak. As you guys know, I'm a big Spawn fan, and I had like an action figure haul into where I found these Spawn cards, which I didn't know existed. I only had a couple of them, so I went online and I searched for them, and I found these Spawn cards right here. And I ordered them offline. So this is part one. I'm going to break this video up into two parts, being that there's over almost 150 cards. And I'm just going to give you a quick glimpse of them. I'm going to try to go through them as quickly as possible because with my last video was pretty long. It was like 20 minutes long. So I'm going to go ahead and just kind of show you these cards. They're from 1995. Now, as you guys know, I've done a lot of Spawn, well, actually a lot of trading card reviews. Here's 144, What About Tomorrow? I've done, reviews of trading cards of Marvel, 1994, 95, Flair, Ultra trading cards. I've done Spawn Chromium trading cards. I've done that. I've done Image trading cards as well. A lot of the Image figures like Savage Dragon and Shadowhawk. I've done reviews of those cards as well. And these cards I never knew existed until I did my action figure haul, which was, I think, a couple weeks ago. And I thought they were really, really cool. And hey, they were Spawn trading cards that I did not have. I love Spawn artwork. I think they're really, really nice. I think they're really, really done very, very well. And you see on the back, it's from Wildstorm Collectibles, 1995, and this right here is just the comic book in which it's from. And a lot of these trading cards show you which comic book they're from. So yeah, I'm kind of re-recording this video over again. I've seen these cards already. I have already recorded like part two to this review. Haven't yet uploaded it. Hopefully, there's Wanda. Hopefully, it goes through. This one will go through because I don't know what the deal is with YouTube right now. And hopefully my part two goes through. I think it might have been like a piece of video that I used, which I wasn't allowed to use. That's one of the reasons why it probably didn't upload. So there's Overkill, so I'm kind of re-recording this video as we speak. And I'm trying to do it a little bit quicker too because my first video was like 20 minutes long. So I want to try to keep it under 20 minutes and just show you some of these cards. Try to go through them as quickly as possible, but let you see some of these cool images. I definitely think they are worth a pickup. Right now I'm not going to be doing any editing on this video. I'm just going to put it out there old school like I used to do back in the day. Back in the 1970s, like I used to do without the editing process. So yeah, I'm just going to keep it simple and keep it plain. If you guys want to read the back, you can pause it and read the back if you want to. So here is, yeah, this is going to be part one. And like I said, I've already recorded part two, so hopefully part two goes through as well, and I don't have to re-record it. But if I do, then that's what I'll do, and I'll have to take out some stuff that I put in there just because. And that's a beautiful picture right there of Spawn. So hopefully this video will go through, and you guys will be able to see this little review. Who is Jason Wynn? And, yeah, because it's a shame if I can't upload this video and you guys don't see these cards. That would suck, because these cards are definitely worth a look, and they're definitely very, very awesome. And, yeah, I have a huge collection of trading cards. I collected trading cards when I was, like, really, really young. Probably when I was about 12, 13. And I still have some of those Marvel trading cards from when I was 13, 14 years old, still in binders. and that's how long I've kept them in the binders, pristine. Haven't touched them pretty much over the years. And throughout the years, I've kind of been slowly, well, in the past year alone, I've been collecting some of these older trading cards from the past because they are just so awesome. And they bring back a lot of memories. Even though I've never had any of these cards, it rides on air. It's good to go back to the past and look at some of these cards and realize, oh wow, these cards existed back then. I didn't even know about them. And of course, when you're a kid, 12, 13, 14 years old, you don't know everything. Google wasn't there back in the day, so you really couldn't Google, hey, is these cards, you know what I mean? The internet back in the day wasn't as well. There was no internet back in the day, should I say? Back in my day, there was. I don't want to sound ancient, but it was. But it's not like it is now, where you pretty much can find anything on the internet from the past. So yeah, and I actually have this comic book too, and these are the images, some of the images from the comic books that shows you right here on the back. Here's Spawn. This town's not for sale. Like I said, if you want to read the back too, guys, you can read the back. Just pause it. That's why I'm showing you the back if you want to read the story. And from this comic book here. There's one actually, speaking of back in the day, this was one of the first Spawn comic books I bought back in the day. I think, what is this, number 18? And yeah, I still have the comic book. That comic book today, when I was like 12, 13 years old. I remember back in the day, my mom used to take me to this bicycle shop. And in this bicycle shop, they had comic books and trading cards and video games. And yeah, that's where I bought all my comics and all my trading cards from back in the day, which I still have. To this day, I never sold any of them. I sold most of my action figures from back in the day, but my trading cards and my comic books still stayed with me over all these years, which is pretty damn amazing. It's funny how life comes full circle, I guess. But yeah, these cards are really, really, really awesome. And they're unusual too, Spawn versus Redeemer, because they're very, very long cards. I'll measure one of them after I get done with this review, because they're not like typical trading cards. They're like maybe 2 inches taller than regular trading cards. You know how we used to get the square, rectangular ones? These are mostly rectangular trading cards. When Reborn. And I felt like they were worth a look because they have some beautiful artwork. Here is Spawn being Shakespearean. What am I? The question. The question is what am I? Very Shakespearean. And yeah, you can tell they're losing their mind. They blew their mind. Ha! They blew their mind. Gabriel's Angels, number 9-2. And here is Spawn, and Naked Spawn looks to be. Spawn Territory. And then we got Spawn versus Violator, 89, Medieval Spawn versus Violator. And then we have Violator himself. This is the comic book in which he's from. I think I might have that comic book. And then Medieval Spawn versus Violator. Violator taking a sword to the top of the mouth. And we have a few more, so this way we can keep this video short. Medieval Spawn right there. Inferno. I think I might have this comic book as well too. I have to go through my Spawn comic books and do like a review of my Spawn comic books. Because I'm still collecting them to this day. I haven't collected a lot of the first issues. So we got a couple more cards to do, and then we'll cut this video short, and then hopefully I'll do a part 2. Hopefully the part 2 will go through. Hopefully YouTube will stop acting like a little bitch. Medieval Spawn with the moon. Very, very awesome. The Evil Wizard If you guys want to read up on that, pause the video. 4 more cards to go. Here is the Clown, the Story Hour, Revenge, and the artistry is really, really amazing on these cards, guys. And also, the great thing about it is, too, it gives you the name of the artist, art by Rick Lenardi and John Lowe. So yeah, you can always Google these names too. That's the great thing about today, about the internet. You can Google these names and check out the artists and see where they are right now. Art by Ryan Benjamin and Robert Campanella. And see what other artwork they've done too. That's always a very awesome and interesting thing to do. Last but not least, we're going to leave it off at 75 because my last video was picked up at 74. Facing the Past. So there you guys have it, and this is not really the complete list. I think I showed you guys the checklist in my previous video, or my next video, which I'm going to do part 2. I got most of the cards. Some of these cards I'm still missing, but I have most of the collection. Here is Spawn 151. There's another image of Spawn. That's a beautiful piece right there, a beautiful art piece right there. So there you guys have it. There was my little review of Wildstorm's Spawn collecting cards from Wildstorm Collectibles from 1995. This is part 1. So stay tuned for part 2, guys. So if you like this video, hit the like button, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell if you want to receive more cool, awesome reviews like that. And there you guys have it. Just want to thank you guys for watching and pray that it uploads. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye!